YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, digital artist Brian Hampshire, back again with another video. And today we're going to be talking about my art journey. So we're going to be going back, all the way back until my first drawing that I can actually remember. So that would be a drawing of the Ninja Turtles. I drew this on one of those yellow posted sticky things, post-it, whatever. And it was a picture of the Ninja Turtles. I used to love the Ninja Turtles. I still do. They was walking in the sewer, right? I had a whole bunch of cousins, aunts, uncles, or whatever at the house when I was drawing this picture, and they saw the picture and they looked at it like, oh man, look at this boy can draw. Look y'all, look what this boy done drew. And so that was like one of the first times that I've gotten like recognition for actually drawing. So, I can remember at school, in class, I was always doodling, always drawing. Science class, reading, math, I was always drawing. And, I used to draw stuff like the X-Men. I loved Wolverine. I drew Wolverine so much that I didn't need a reference to actually draw Wolverine. I could just draw it straight out of my head and onto the paper. I used to draw tennis shoes. I used to draw tennis shoes that I wanted. So like Jordans, Huaraches, Dion's, Emmett Smiths, all of those like high-end basketball shoes, football shoes, or whatever. I used to draw those. Then I got like in the 6th grade, I started learning how to draw 3-dimensional boxes. So I started learning that. I want to say maybe 7th grade, maybe. Me and a couple of my classmates in art class, every single day we used to draw cities, like our own cities, like Bryanville or B-Town or something like that. We used to always draw cities, and afterwards we would compare the cities, like my city is better than your city, my town has this, look at your town, just a whole bunch of banter and stuff like that. And so moving on to high school, learning how to shade, right? Learning how the light hits, and then learning the grid system, which was it made a big difference. And when I learned about it, I'm like, why didn't I think about this? During 9th grade, that art class, I loved that art class. I used to clown in that art class. The teacher, she did not like me because, I used to clown, joke around, but, I got my work done, and I was pretty good at art, and so I was clowning so much that she ended up moving me to the other side of the classroom, right? So I'm way on the other side of the classroom. All of my classmates, they're on the other side, and I'm still clowning. I'm joking from the other side of the classroom or whatever. Right during our final exam, she came to me and she said, look here, I'm retiring in a year and a half. It would be in your best interest not to take this class next year and half of the following year, until I retire. It would be in your best interest. So 10th grade, I did not take art classes 10th grade and half of my junior year. So, I still was drawing, just using what I learned from that class or whatever. But while I'm still drawing, almost at a 9th grade level, my classmates, they're drawing with Prismacolors, color pencils, inks. They're learning all different types of techniques. And so my junior year semester, the 2nd semester, I go back into art class. I see some of classmates that took art with me in the 9th grade, and man, their art is amazing, just amazing. And I'm sitting up here, I'm showing them my drawings that I've done. They're more advanced than me. They're drawing in color. They know how to shade in color, and they're just more advanced than me. And so I kind of felt a way about that because during the 9th grade, we was taking art in the ninth grade, I was like one of the top, I would say top 5 artists in the classroom. Like I was one of the top 5 artists in the classroom, and so I felt a way that they had gained so artistic skill had, just risen, so much. So anyway, so I'm basically playing catch up. Right, so I'm playing catch up half of my junior year, and my senior year comes up, and they're basically getting their portfolio ready for college and stuff like that. Meanwhile I'm like, I'm learning. I'm just now using color pencils and all of that stuff like that. So anyway, they go on like partial art scholarships or whatever. I go to a JUCO on a basketball scholarship, and so I take art there. I take an art class there, but I don't go to class enough. Like I don't know how D1 players, basketball players, or any athlete for that matter, really go to class and get good grades on a consistent basis. Like I don't understand that because I know how it was like playing basketball for junior college, and it just took a lot out of me, and so I wasn't really able to really go to class like. And so anyway, I go to this art class every blue moon. We have the final exam. I complete my work. I go to class enough to complete the assignments or whatever, and so I turn it in or whatever, and he looks at it and he tells me, you're the most talented person in this class, but you never come to class. You never come to class. He just said, I don't know where you plan on taking this art thing, or whether you plan on being a professional or whatever, but you're gonna have to work. Like you're gonna have to put in the work. I said, I know, I said basketball, I'm on the basketball team, and it just taken a lot out of me. I'm not even gonna lie. And so, after that, I didn't take any more art classes after that. And it was just, in that art class, it really was like a beginner's art class. I really didn't learn anything new or whatever. And so, I go on, now I'm in the, workforce. I want to say this like 2006, I'm in the workforce, and, I draw every now and then. I would draw, when the inspiration hits, I'll draw something. A few people ask me to, draw this, draw that. My old teammates, they'll hit me up like, hey, can you draw this? Can you draw my girl for Valentine's Day? Blah, blah, blah. I pay you this, pay you that, or whatever. So I was, I was doing little side jobs like that. And for like 10 years, I'm reading more, just learning more about the world, and just around like 2015, 16, something like that. And so I had a thought in my head, and I wanted to put it down on paper. So I do this, and something just really sparked, and I'm like, I'm so tired of working. I'm just so tired of working and not being happy, not being happy with, my current situation or whatever. And so I go into like deep thought mode, like, what can I do to really generate some money so, I can just really enjoy myself, enjoy my life, and be free. And when I do work, to really not make it feel so much like work or like just meaningless, robotic work. So I was like, what skills do I have? Blase. Like, first thing popped in mind, I can draw. So I started to draw, and through making prints of my artwork, because I used to draw traditionally, through making prints of my traditional artwork, I stumbled across digital art. And I'm like, what is this? I never knew what that was. And so I stumbled across digital artwork, started playing around with it, and I found out that I really liked it, and I made it my primary, to where that's all I do now is digital art. And I started drawing more, and I started to find little kinks, little flaws in my drawings. And so I'm seeking out, what's wrong with it. I'm taking different courses. I'm trying to learn anatomy, perspective, and, stuff like that. So that's where I am today. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll holler at you guys next time. Believe that.